In this video, we will go over all of the entities currently in 99 Nights in the Forest. By the time you watch this, there is a good chance that more entities have been released or changed, so please take everything with a grain of salt. The deer is the main antagonist of the game, only appearing at night, where it will attack those who wander outside the radius of the campfire without a flashlight. The deer is a very tall monster with an unnaturally large head and eyes. It is almost always seen standing upright, but it will use all four legs to flee when necessary. Its arms can deal 25 to 30 damage per hit, killing a player without armor in 3 to 4 hits. The deer is currently the only enemy that appears only during the night, emerging periodically from the darkness to move towards your campfire. To drive it away, a flashlight must be pointed at it. Shooting or hitting the deer with weapons is useless, for it can only be affected by light. If you find yourself being chased by the deer, try to get it stuck on large trees to block it and gain distance while running back to your campfire. The Cultist is the most common hostile entity you encounter when starting a new game. Wearing an animal skull and being worshippers of the deer, they will be the ones who will terrorize your campfire. There are 3 different versions of the Cultist, all of which have 70 health: the Old Axe Cultist, who does 7 damage, the Crossbow Cultist, who does 15 damage, and the Morningstar Cultist, who does 30 damage. They can be encountered in buildings that contain valuable loot when exploring the forest. Their raids on the campfire, however, will give you the most trouble, for subsequent raids following the first one will see the much stronger cultists attack. If you wish to seek them out, they have strongholds around the map where you can find very valuable loot, but hazardous enemies. The best way to deal with the night raids is to build walls of shelves around your campfire, making it impossible for them to pass. The wolf is a hostile entity that appears when the campfire is upgraded to level 2, and it will attack anyone who gets too close to it. When one does this, the wolf will begin to chase and attack the player, only stopping if the player gets far enough away. The player dies, the player enters the radius of the campfire, or the player kills the wolf, dealing 19 damage per hit and dropping 1 piece of steak and 2 pieces of morsel. It also has a chance to drop the wolf pelt, which can be traded to the Pelt Trader in exchange for items. You can easily kill a wolf by jumping on its body while attacking it, preventing much of the damage. The alpha wolf is very similar to the regular wolf, but has thicker and darker fur. It can easily be identified by its red eyes and big sharp fangs. It and the rest of the wolves act the same as a regular wolf, but the alpha wolf has more health, does more damage, and is faster. It can be killed in about 2 to 3 rifle bullets and is best dealt with by running in a circle and hitting it with a spear. Killing this enemy is the only way to obtain the alpha wolf pelt, which can be traded in for a selection of items. The Arctic fox is a variant of the regular fox that can be found in the snow biome. It will wander until a player gets in its detection range, where it will become aggravated and attack the player, dealing 12 damage per hit. While this may not seem like a lot of damage, Arctic foxes usually come in groups of 2 to 5, which can quickly overwhelm you and your team. They have 135 health and drop 2 to 3 morsels and 0-1 Arctic fox pelts when killed. It may be in your best interest to seek them out for a good source of food in their pelt for the knitting badge, but when hunting them, do be aware that hitting one will attract the rest, so be careful. The bear is a large hostile mob with very high health, taking 2 to 3 rifle headshots to kill. They deal 35 damage, allowing them to kill a player in 3 hits. They are often found far away from the campfire, particularly in dense parts of the forest. Dropping a bear pelt 6 to 8 morsels and 3 to 4 steaks, hunting down a few of these will feed you and your team for a few nights. If, however, you find yourself being chased by a group of them, run and try to climb into a treehouse or accept your fate. In the crafting update, the polar bear was added, but it is a slightly stronger and larger version of the regular bear, only guarding a chest in the snowy biome. Polar bear. Initially, the polar bear was found only in the small snowy biome, guarding a chest. It was later added as a larger and stronger version of the regular bear to the snowy forest, boasting around 500 health and dealing 50 attack damage. It can drop 6 to 8 morsels, 2 to 5 steaks, and 1 polar bear pelt on rare occasions. Despite its good drops, only try to attack it with a ranged weapon, because it can and will kill you in 2 hits without armor. The woolly mammoth is a neutral animal added during the snow biome update, where it currently reigns supreme as the strongest entity in the game, having a whopping 700 health while doing 30 damage. It has a large body with brown fur, a long trunk, and 2 white tusks, and can easily be identified by its massive size. The woolly mammoth will wander until a player deals damage to it, where it will then charge the player, dealing damage if close. It drops some steak, 2 ribs, which heal the same amount of hunger as stew, and 0-1 mammoth tusks, which have no use as of this video. The aliens are a group of enemies recently added to the game, and they are an innocent third party to the issues occurring within the forest. At the 4-day mark, multiple alien UFOs will be seen flying across the night sky, after which some will be seen flashing red and crashing to the earth below. 4 crashed UFOs will be spread across the map, with one being the entrance into the mothership. The UFOs will be guarded by aliens holding ray guns and will attack the player if they get too close. The alien elites are a significantly stronger version of the regular ones, being slightly larger than the rest and serving as a means to access very good loot. They can be found within the mothership, but to see the mothership, look for the UFO with a green glow, which will then teleport the player inside. The alien elite is depicted wearing a blue shirt, a gray head, and wields a dangerous laser sword. The loot in the mothership includes alien armor, which reduces the damage a player receives while restoring their energy if hit by a melee attack, as well as a laser sword similar to the spear and katana. Still, it does more damage to aliens, and a laser cannon, which is an improved version of the ray gun, but it does take alien tech charge. Before we get into explaining the missing kids, be sure to subscribe since we are super close to 100k. The Dino Kid is the first of the missing children you can rescue, who is locked in a red key cave guarded by 5 wolves. They are wearing a white shirt with blue jeans and a red dinosaur hat. In the room they are trapped in, there are various drawings of the deer monster, colored in with crayons and scattered across the room. The room itself will have a different look each time you find the Dino Kid, but it will always have a bookshelf, a bed, and a bedside dresser. When rescued, they will set up a red tent, matching the color of their hat and room wall. Next is the Kraken Kid, who is in a blue key cave that is guarded by 4 alpha wolves, and is available to be rescued after the Dino Kid has been saved. They are wearing light blue jeans with a white shirt and a blue Kraken hat on their head. The kid is kept in a room with blue walls, decorated with various cephalopods. Their room has a layout very similar to that of the Dino Kid and will feature a teal tent upon rescue. The Squid Kid is the 3rd missing child, wearing a striped blue and yellow shirt and cream-colored pants. They are in a yellow key cave, guarded by 2 bears, and are just like the others. They can be saved when the previous ones have been. With a yellow room that is covered in squid patterns, you can rightly assume that their tent will also be yellow when rescued. The 4th and final kid is the Koala Kid, trapped in a white key cave guarded by 5 bears. For the most part, all the missing children are the same, differing only in appearance and who is responsible for their protection. The Koala Kid is in a gray room with koala patterns, but instead of having a tent matching the color of their room, they have a purple tent for some reason. The bunny is currently your run-of-the-mill white bunny with a small body and set of eyes. It is an entirely passive entity that serves as an early food source, but it will flee when the player attacks it. Upon being killed, the bunny will drop 1 to 3 morsels and might drop the bunny foot, which can be traded to the Pelt Trader for loot. The Pelt Trader is an NPC that allows players to trade in their animal pelts for items, all of which are upgrades to loot you may already have. They will first appear on day 2, initially offering better equipment for a rabbit's foot, and will return every 3 days following the first encounter, offering increasingly better trades. The Furniture Trader is an NPC that spawns randomly on the map, selling players furniture for coins. He is accompanied by a horse, which can be killed for a single piece of steak and make the Furniture Trader disappear. But why would you ever do this? The fairy is an NPC located outside the mushroom house and will sell seed boxes to the player in exchange for flowers. She has a bright yellow body with long white hair and fairy wings. Every time seeds are purchased, all the seed prices are increased by 20 flowers. Buying from her and planting the seeds near your campfire are the best ways to stay safe and stay stocked up on food. If you like this video, you will definitely love this video on screen. Comment below what Roblox topic you want to see covered next, and be sure to subscribe for more Roblox explaining content and news. See you soon!